that. Yeah, we will do that at some point, I promise. All right, so here's the basic attack: 12 damage, 13 damage, 10, 13, 10, 13. So you can see that range right there. Okay, now imbue the weapon. So now the weapon is imbued for 2 minutes. Now I'm dealing 12, 15. So you can see a little extra damage. 14, 11, 12, 16. So you see? There you go. A little bit extra damage from that. I wish I could actually use that wooden bow, because then I would. Well, then I would. You know what? How about this? I'm gonna take this waypoint. I'll make this quick. Don't worry, this won't be a very long. Won't be sidetracking for long. I can teleport right back. Let me see what do we have for two-handed weapons, if anything.
Got a right good bunch of things for you.
Actually, no, I don't even think that I can. Yeah, I think I'm relegated to one-handed, so maybe this is just fine. I know that they made the switch recently. I don't even have any. No, I can use two-handed. Yeah, I can use two-handed. That's definitely the case. I wouldn't want to use it over that,
Each
but
of my items is
he doesn't have any good
to me,
two-handed.
but I suppose I can...
I don't think this guy does either. I suppose I could use the imbue weapon on a bow and arrow, though.
Around here appreciates the work I put into acquiring these fine wares.
No, let me try to wait to see if I get a good hand. If I get a decent two-hander at some point, then we'll try that out. For now, though, we're gonna switch back for a magic weapon. Let's actually go back to Wave of Force. So yeah, hopefully I would like to do that. I'd like to kind of do you a little, give you a little show run of that, if at all possible. Just have to wait and see if I get somewhat decent two-hand. I'm really actually peeved that none of them sell a decent two-hand. Kind of am. Yeah, sorry for the confusion there. They've bounced back and forth between what they've allowed. Like they did allow characters to have any weapons, and then they put restrictions on it. And I think there still are restrictions besides character specific. Like obviously there's Barbarian only, and Witch Doctor only, and Demon Hunter only gear, and Wizard only gear. But there were at some point they patched in weapon restrictions for certain characters, and I'm not sure if they're still there in a varied form, which is something I would like to know. So I'm gonna look that up quickly after this is done, so that I myself can know for my own reasons. Why are you immune to that? I hate you. I think when he's running around, he's immune to crazy stuff like that. I'm not a fan of that, though. I'm not a fan of his immunity. I'm just gonna grab all this so I don't have to backtrack. Just grab an Elmo chasing your stupid butt. Please don't walk into a huge pack of enemies. Ring of Wounding, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. We shall grab that. 8 armor, I got 21 out of that one. It's better, it's better. Okay. Alright, this is a decent lineup. Still not a lot of effective single target quick damaging range. I have the Arcane Ore, but again, that's really slow. Teleport, oh, how about this? How about that? You like that? They teleported instantly to their death. I'm sure they'll think twice again. Actually, wait, they can't because they're dead. Well, if they were to come back, I'm sure they would think twice in the future about teleporting into someone like me. Someone as amazing as I am. You know, it sounds conceited, but it's just true. That's all it is.
This is the wrong crypt. The crown isn't here.
Oh, before you're gonna miss the 16 gold. Whatever. Doesn't matter. No, it doesn't. Don't try to convince me otherwise. Because I will not listen to you. I will dig my head in the sand. Great. Fine. We'll give it a shot. 12.4 damage per second. It's going to be a little bit less because I'm missing on that damage from this combination in the 2 to 3 damage range. But now we can check out, look at a somewhat melee-focused character here. So let's replace Wave of Force. What would he keep here? We'll keep Spectral Blade. We want to get... Alright, so let's just figure out what we want to get. We want that. We want Spectral Blade. And what is our third one going to be? Frost Nova? Yeah, that's a good one. Because Frost Nova... It's a less of a cooldown, and it's going to do decent damage to people around me. For 3 extra seconds, though, it's a lot more damage. Yeah. Wave of Force is really good. For 3 extra seconds, it's a ton more damage. Why don't we grab that? Alright, so here is our melee wizard. Imbue weapon. Extra damage from it. 15% more damage, in fact. Spectral blade, which I can just cast. And there's no reason to do an auto attack over this because look at that. You know, it's a signature spell. It doesn't cost anything, and it's 105% weapon damage, so it's an increase no matter what. So I'm just going to run around doing Spectral Blade here with my axe. That's what's going to happen. Like it or not. So again, you can see with the signature spells, there's no reason to do a kind of a basic attack. Except that it's going to look cool, so maybe I should still do it. Just so you guys can see how cool it looks. This is pretty decent. And obviously the other huge advantage over single attack here is that this is... Alright, so I'm going to do this. Ready? I'm going to put this here. Going to put the power up over there. We're going to make this basic. And then Spectral Blade will be right there. Just so we can see some swing animation here. I'm not doing this because it's effective. I know it's not effective. But I just want to hit something with an axe. You know? In real gameplay, you will probably never do this, because there's no reason not to Spectral Blade. It is more damage, and it's AoE. But it looks cool! Yeah, look at that! Man, I'm a man. Well, the girl, I'm the woman. Hitting things with an axe. I'm just gonna do it because I can. Not because it makes sense, but because I can. Get back over here. This is what Diablo's all about, isn't it? Having fun, doing things because you can. How's that staff? Alright, let's take that, I suppose. That's more damage. Yeah. Alright. So, here we go. Just hitting things. Just hitting things. In the face. Awesome. Although the axe is probably cooler, huh? Even though it's a little less damage. What'd you say? Did you say yes? I thought so. Let's go back to the axe. Damn it, it's not what I want to do. Alright, so, CRYPT guys here. Let's Spectral Blade. And then, Shazam. I'll hit you in the face. I will hit you with an axe. Yeah, I'm a wizard. Doesn't matter. Knock you back.
More time.
Goodbye. No. All this garbage here. That's what I get for picking up white items. Blizzard told me not to do it. Bashok told me not to pick up white items. That's one-handed, and it's a ton of damage, too. Let's go with this and a shield. Yeah, let's do that. I guess we do this plus this. That's actually really good. Holy heck. Yeah. Alright, gonna do some more melee hits, because we can.
Not ready yet.
So yes, if I'm being serious here, I would just prefer to do this every single time. Well, I can also do that. Get over here. Man, so cool. Alright, so we're gonna finish up the crypt here with this. We'll probably switch back to caster style.
Still waiting. Didn't see
That was
coming,
amazing.
did you?
We'll probably switch back to caster style once we finish the crypt area. But this is fun for now. Make sure we keep reapplying this too. It runs out
My
fairly
bags
quickly.
are full.
Darn it! Darn tootin', drop all this stupid white stuff. Don't care. I don't care, I'm probably dropping some upgrades or something. Okay, get rid of all this, get rid of that, get rid of this too. Pick up Knuckles with the eel. Shucks. Alright, got him. Don't pick up white items. Bashok told me not to do it. Don't know why I was. Except for that, is that gonna be a huge upgrade? No, shucks.
Need more time.
Kidding me? Get back here. Oh, look at this guy. Spectral Blade is really good, though. 3 hits in one. A little bit extra damage, and AoE. Really, really good. Look at all that stuff I dropped on the ground. That must anger some people. Okay, we'll keep going this way. Aha! Here we are.
This looks like a crypt fit for a chancellor. The crown must be here.
I'm gonna face a big mofo here with our melee character. I don't want to fool around here so much. Get some knockback. Pull him back a little bit more and then go BAM! Watch it.
Still waiting.
Okay, then knock him back. I did a lot of damage though. Nice bow. Where'd it go? There it is. 10.5. Not as good as my super awesome melee battle mage little dude, lady friend with a spear. That's what I call her. That's her full name, yes. That's her surname. Let's get up in these guys. Oh, that sounds wrong.
So good. I astound myself.
Did you see that? He just one-shot everything. Wizard, why are you so OP? Anyway, calling for nerfs after seeing that, but don't post out on the Blizzard forums. They're gonna make me nerf it. Like force? Because I'm actually designing Diablo 3. I don't know if you guys knew this. It's not Blizzard Entertainment. No, it's just a front. Since they've made a lot of good games in the past, I wanted them to take credit for it. So it's like, all right, guys, we'll say that you made this game. I'm making it. Sorry for the delays. I've been busy. I had to make a sandwich the other day, so the game's getting delayed by another month. I know it sucks, but that's just the way it is. Sandwiches are important. Let's go back to town. Well, that was awesome melee fun there. I quite thoroughly enjoyed that, actually.
You found the crown. Truth be told, I didn't think you'd make it back alive. Ah, it needs repair. Should be no problem.
It looked like I knocked him back.
Again. There. New as the day it was placed upon the Black King's head. I need something more than making spades to occupy my mind. I want my life to mean something.
Then help me. I will use your handiwork for great things.
Alright, so this is greater damage than that. And I will probably use the spear even when I switch back to caster style of play. Just because it is more damage, so I'm going to keep it. And I'm going to keep that offhand. But what I can do right here now is, why don't we go ahead and do this? We're going to salvage a bunch of stuff. Salvage all this. Ooh, get rid of you. I'm going to get rid of all you stuff. I don't like any of you. It's going to give us some of that. And I can't salvage any of these things at all. And actually, I can salvage this right now because, again, I'm not going to keep it. Okay. Now, we will sell things over here. Don't worry, we'll talk to Deckard in a moment.
Worked my hands to the bone.
I will sell things here, like this.
Goods.
I go through this so quick, I probably sell upgrades sometimes. I'm sure that happens from time to time. And then we go to stash, and I've got a bunch of stuff. This is from my other playthroughs that you have watched. That's my magical items being broken down. I don't know if I've done that on every character yet, though.
I have the crown. How do I reach the Skeleton King?
At last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door in the room where you rescued me and enter the royal crypts. When you find the Skeleton King, place the crown atop his head and destroy him.
The Skeleton King dies today. I must find the fallen star.
Yeah, this lady's intense. Alright, so we're going to stick with this until we get through our last bar, and then we'll switch to caster style. This has been a lot of fun, though. I figure once we pick up our next ability at the next level, which is going to be Disintegrate. LOL. Once we get Disintegrate, we'll be switching back to normal caster class playstyle. But yeah, hopefully this gives you a good look at a melee character. And we could have gone different ways. I could have picked up ice armor and all sorts of stuff. I just decided to go with, in this particular venue, in this particular avenue. That was my choice. It was my decision to make, and so I made it. And I learned from my mistake last time. I'm not picking up any white items. Screw that. The great thing about this offhand, too, is since it adds those thorns, really helps, you know, really helps complement my build and my character type right now. Absolutely nothing down here, huh? What rubbish. Ah, hello, friend. Not friend. I'm gonna keep spamming this just because it looks super cool. Saber. Bad. I like those XP bonus things too. They're fun. They really encourage kind of a feverish play style and like always making sure you're doing something. They're like, oh, I gotta do something here, 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 and here.
Still waiting.
And that's, I mean, that's Diablo. You know, it's always doing something, going crazy on packs of enemies is what Diablo's about. IMO, hit you with a spear, just like that. I saw the loose stone. I don't care.
I'm just warming up.
Wave of Force is really good, I must say. I must say. The range, too, is one of the biggest things here. Let's get that exact. It doesn't even show it. It doesn't even tell the range on it. It's pretty ridiculous, though.
I didn't think I could get any better.
Here we are. Now, switch back. We're going to pick up Disintegrate. I'm going to do a full switcheroo here. Full swap around. So we're going to have Disintegrate. That's amazing. And besides that, let us pick up. That is, now Disintegrate is not a signature spell. We want at least one signature spell. We go with Magic Missile. And then this is going to kind of, it's not really AoE, but it kind of is. And then besides that, do we keep Wave of Force? Do we just keep it? Is it that good? Yeah, it is. We're going to keep Wave of Force. Okay. That goes there. Wave of Force is here. Ready for Disintegrate? Oh man, you're not ready. 25 Arcane Power. Beam of Pure Energy pierces through all enemies. 135% weapon damage as Arcane and Disintegrate enemies if kills. Let's just take a quick look at this beautiful thing here. Oh my gosh. So amazing. You can see how quickly that drains your Arcane Power, but my gosh, is it good. My gosh, is it good. So we're still, you know, just as strong. And like we said, we're still going to use this weapon that we have because it's really good. Because it's a huge damage increase over what I had prior. So
I will not accept this.
Got some baddies down there, and take care of those pretty quick. Actually, ready? It's gonna be kind of humorous. All right, so there's a whole bunch of them. That's scary. That's not too many. Yeah, good job, buddy. Good job, any of you. That was pathetic. That was a pathetic showing by all of you. King Lorik would be upset that you guys were so bad defending his dungeon, his cathedral. His cathedral level 2 was ill-prepared for the likes of Force. Force Wizard. Oh no. I have had bad luck. I've had bad luck the past couple of playthroughs finding the right area immediately. Oh no, I dodged that. You guys, come on, you saw that. I was just a smidgen away from getting hit by that. I'm gonna call in a bug. Yeah, I love people that do that. They're like, no, I shouldn't have gotten hit by that. It must have been a bug. Nope, it was just you getting hit. Let's just, you know, let's chalk it up to what it was, huh? It was just you getting hit by that thing. That's all. Disintegrate's an interesting ability. It's one of those things. Obviously, you know, PvE, you can find a use for everything. PvP-wise, though, is where I really like to kind of break down a skill and see how is this going to be effective and what situation is it going to be effective. It's going to be really hard against melee characters to pull off a lot of Disintegrate damage. It will. Unless, of course, you can root them. So the idea is that if you want to effectively utilize Disintegrate against melee opponents,
If only they could see me now.
then you're probably going to want to make sure you've got something like Frost Nova in your bag. Oh, this is perfect for Wave of Force.
Not ready.
You're going to want to make sure that you've got something like Frost Nova in your bag of tricks to get a little freeze. Even just a snare, you don't even necessarily need a freeze. However, with that said, snare is probably not going to be as effective for the reason that even if you do have them slowed up, any good melee character is going to have a snare themselves to slow you up, number one. Number two is they'll have a gap closer, so you can snare them with something. You can slow them up. I would like to take a look at the passive, but you can't see that right now. There's a passive ability that makes it so that arcane damage will snare your opponent, which is good. You know, you throw an arcane missile at someone and they're slowed up now. Got the snare on them. But what am I saying? Now, and that'll be fine. So you throw an arcane missile at a warrior, I mean a barbarian, or a monk, and they're slowed. But then they just, you know, the barbarian's either going to leap attack or sprint at you, and the monk is probably, I'm assuming most PvP monks are going to almost be forced to have dashing strike because it's so good. And that's going to happen. They'll be right on top of you. So even though they're snared, they're going to be able to get right on top of you very quickly.
I will forever live in anguish.
And then they're just going to snare you themselves with whatever snare they have. Because again, any good PvP melee character will have a snare. Otherwise, they're going to get kited all day. And they're never going to hit anything. So, kind of necessary. Kind of is. The amend to that would be, okay, if you have a set team and one of your teammates always has a snare and they're good enough to make sure that they're always snaring your target when requested or when necessary, then fine, you can get away with it. You can get away without having one. Oh yes, oh yes.
Need more time. I am unstoppable.
I agree. Anyone named Force is unstoppable in any situation. Disintegrate your face. Disintegrate your face. Okay, these idiots. It was unnecessarily easy. Oh, looks like that's the way we need to go. Looks like we went everywhere but where we needed to go. That makes me want to break tables with Disintegrate. That's so I do. So let's go back in the proper direction. Which would be this way. And up. And right through here. Wow, I could have found that so quickly. Try to line these guys up here for disintegrate damage.
Still waiting.
Whoa. Yeah, awesome. Ah, it's extra XP.
And now I wonder.
And now we find our follower friend. Let's go say hello to him. Try to get this guy from range.
Your magic is... I am free! Now,
Man, that
to my
range is huge. That has got to be,
Who are you?
what, 15, 20 yards?
Soon enough. Help me find my gear. I will reward you well.
That is huge. Arcane Orb with the splash radius on that was 10. And that's got it. That's like double or triple that the range of that is effective. So
Past this glowing pit.
it's
What made
unreal.
it?
That's what I'm here to find out.
Unreal, absolutely unreal. Is that better? No. It is not.
Down this way. There are...
He's free! Do not...
Oh, you have been disintegrated. You have been disintegrated.
If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way past Jundar.
Not Jundar.
There is no reason we should hunt alone.
We got him.
I suppose not. A strong spirit at my side could prove helpful.
That weird. You have a spear too. You don't need him. Listen, you don't need a man in your life. You're fine. You're an independent woman, Miss Wizard. With Disintegrate and Wave of Force, I think you could take on anything.
Bars our way.
But the will of a Templar is stronger. You were a
Ready for this sucker?
Jundar. How could you succumb to this coven?
The Coven is my brotherhood now.
A couple of these free spells, and then some more LOL. Ciao.
Please forgive me. My vision was clouded by the Coven's evil magic.
Betrayal can never be forgiven.
What do you got for me? Okay. The heck was that? Alright. Good.
Thank you for your aid.
Nice, more thorns.
I will go with you on your hunt for the Skeleton King.
You got it.
But there is one condition. If we find the sacred tomes of my order, they are mine.
Yep.
That is agreeable, though I wouldn't mind taking a look at them.
Then onwards we go to fight the Skeleton King.
Look at that, I got lucky with the orb that I picked up earlier. This one I just picked up was 2 damage per hit. The one I have is 4, that's really good. Let's make him tanky, actually.
I would have chosen the same.
I think I'll take that over the heal for this character. I don't see her getting hit very much. And here we are, Cathedral level 4. Yet again, guys, yet again. This is gonna be silly. Start off with this. I want to let them accumulate some guys. I guess he's gonna try to prevent that from happening, but I'm gonna let them summon guys for as long as possible because I just want to obliterate through them all at once. So I'm gonna go around here, take out some of the guys on the sides. Okay. Got some more guys coming. More guys coming. Let's go in the center here. Ready? Watch this. That is great. That is great. Come back. I got you. Still in the chain. And that does it. 23. Not the greatest, but that was one giant explosion that I enjoyed watching with my eyeballs. I enjoyed watching it with my eyes. Hey, that sounds creepy. No, it's not creepy. This is a good sign here. Whenever I find this room, it almost always leads to the right area. This could be the one exception. Breaking stuff. See, I knew that nothing's gonna drop from those, but again, it's just one of those things. Gameplay's so enjoyable, and I know that I'm gonna like doing what I'm about to do. This room is awesome. If you haven't seen this room yet, treasure chest, gonna see some things come up, and I can let them summon dudes forever if I want to, or I can just kill them off right away. Oh no, it's a trap! It's a trap! So these things will continuously summon dudes. I almost want to let them just keep doing it, but it also gets a little ridiculous, so
Still
quick
waiting.
work of this. Go over here too. We got the last one here.
Need more time.
Yeah. It was fun while it lasted. Nothing. Appreciate it. Appreciate the garbage that you just threw at my face. Let's see. So this is gonna lead down to another pathway. I really like finding these types of rooms. That kind of event's awesome.
Not ready yet.
This guy's gonna summon some dudes. Kill him from here? Yeah, I got him. Oh no, come here.
Need more time. If only they could see me now.
Orb of wounding. I'm intrigued. +1 maximum arcane power, so that's gonna put me at 101. Nah, take the thorns, take the thorns. There you are, the Royal Crypts. I found you. And we're coming up on the end, guys. That's sad. I had fun this Let's Play. Hopefully you guys did too. Go through our usual motions over here. Grab the sword. Or activate it, or whatever you want to say. Leorc sword. And we go do this little activated event. Back here. Before that, though. Let's pretty much kill everyone before they come out. Oh, lol. That's what we say. It's what you say when something's funny. What do you want me to do, laugh? That's what I could do. Oh, comical. Get rid of the archers. They're the most annoying. They're the most annoying of them all. Big one.
Still waiting.
There it is. Those two are down. Quickly dispatched this time. Wizard's good at this.
Not ready yet.
Ah. Good job, Wizard. So what'll happen once more is before we get into Leorc's chamber, We will take a look at all of the skills yet activated, yet to have been achieved. What's the word that I'm looking for here? Look at all the skills we don't have yet. That's what we'll do. And we can start that now. So, the stuff we don't have at the moment. Treasure. Is that what he said? You love treasure too. I never knew. Let's grab this door and take a look. Alright, so one that we haven't seen yet for signature spells is Electrocute, which you can unlock in the beta because you can get up to level 13. Electrocute up to 3 enemies with 80% weapon damage. It's chain effect jumps from enemy to enemy. That's a really nice ability. I really like that. A bunch of stuff in the offensive stuff that we haven't seen yet. Twister, energy twister. Unleashes a twister. Oh no, we're gonna look at this. Unpredictable tornado of destruction moves randomly through the battlefield. Explosive blast draws in energy over a short period of time and releases it at once to annihilate nearby enemies. Nice AoE there. Hydra, little pet kind of thing. Summon a magical Hydra to attack enemies with bolts of fire. Ray of Frost, a beam of pure cold freezes an enemy. It's a lot like Disintegrate, except the ice version of it. And then obviously both of those have runes, which kind of make them flippy-floppy, change into different things. Arcane Torrent, arcane projectiles bombard a location. That is a really cool ability. All Wizard abilities are cool. Blizzard, call down a torrent of cold to damage and slow enemies in an area. Will be available soon. Meteor, summon an immense meteorite. That's meteor. What the heck is up with the spelling? Meteor that after a short delay scorches an area for heavy damage. I can't believe that spelling mistake. That's really funny. And we've seen up to magic weapon. Beyond that, we've got diamond skin. Transform your skin into diamond, temporarily preventing all damage. Storm armor, surround yourself with magical storm that shocks attackers with lightning, good for damaging enemies, so it's kind of like ice armor except for electricity, sort of. Mirror image, illusionary duplicates distract enemies from attacking you, really, really cool. Slow time, fracture time and space, slowing enemies while you continue to move unhindered. This is a very cool ability. I'll show you here. It's the one that pops a bubble around you, and anything that comes within it is slowed down. That's an amazing ability. Teleport, we know what that does. Teleport instantly to target location. Energy armor, like ice armor, like storm armor. Increases your armor but lowers your maximum arcane power. That's the one switch there, but it's an armor buff is what I meant to say. Their likeness is from. Good for increasing your defenses. So that seems like a strong ability if you want to build a melee character, right? Familiar, summon a mystical companion. Your familiar is immune to damage and will assist you in combat. So that is much more a companion than a Hydra is. A Hydra just kind of sits in place, but a familiar is going to chill out with you. And then lastly, Archon mode. Transform into a being of pure energy for 15 seconds. While in Archon form, you will gain a new set of powerful abilities. That is a really, really, really cool thing. 15 seconds is how long it's going to last, and it's unbelievable. It really is. It seems super OP. Hate to say it, but it kind of does. It seems a bit strong. Here we go.
You will never defeat me!
You were defeated the moment you surrendered to madness.
And now, we kill the Skeleton King for the final time in this playthrough series. Now, I want to let you know that these are likely all of the changes we will be seeing to the beta before release. If anything else major comes through, let's say for some weird reason they were to add runestones, which is very unlikely because we're not supposed to be even getting runestones in the actual release of the game until Act 2. And Act 2 isn't available in the beta, so the likelihood of runestones ever coming to the beta are very, very slim. They could throw it in for us to try out, but it doesn't seem likely. But if a situation occurs where there is any other major changes, then I will do another Let's Play series. Major changes. I'm not talking about sweet, small balance tweaks. Like, there's balance tweaks every single patch, and there's already been so many patches. I think we're on 13 or so right now. And that's, you know, it's just silly. That's going to continue to take place until release, and it's going to happen after release. Slight spell balance changes don't warrant another Let's Play, but major changes do. So if we see more, there'll be another one. Other than that, this should be the last Let's Play series before release. And that should be a good thing for you, because it also means, like, hey, we're getting close to release, guys, you know? So. But yeah, if anything major comes through, we'll do another series for you to take a look at. besides that, this is gonna do it. So thanks for watching this new playthrough series of all the characters that I've done over the course of the past week. I mean, it's probably been about 8 days, all told. There's a little bit of a delay due to technical issues, plus new game releases recently. Made it so I wasn't able to come out with this last one as early as I would have liked, but still, hope it's worth the wait. Hope you enjoyed it. These things are always fun for me. I definitely enjoy doing them. It's always a question of not would I like to do some more Let's Plays. Does it even make sense? And before this point, it really didn't make sense. But since we had those recent major changes, patch 10, it all of a sudden, it all came to fruition. And there we are. Leather gloves, leather pants, got a warrior belt, which unfortunately doesn't do us any good. We also picked up diamond skin in our level up in the process, and that was all we picked up, so I'm going to grab that. I'll just show you that right before we wrap things up. And let me show you also what I picked up here. Identify both of these. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Lots of cool abilities. Magic Find, extra experience, extra health globe, life per second regen, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, same kind of basic stat bonus, but nice. Yeah, nice, some nice solid upgrades. I'll take it. I will. Ah, this one's also pretty good too. Got thorns on that piece. That's the stupid thing that we found. So let's go back to town. Now, one last thing before we conclude things here. As I promised, I said during the last Let's Play, we would take a quick look at some crafting, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So what I will do here firstly is break down what I have here that is unnecessary. So all this stuff right here, I'm just gonna throw away. Salvage it all, get some mats for it. Okay, let me also sell the few remaining items that I have left.
Found some interesting things on my latest
right here.
dig. You should take a look.
And then it is time to do some crafting. Now, this is the only artisan in the beta. Someone asked me to take a look at jewel crafting. That's not in the beta. The only thing we have right now is a blacksmith, so that's all I can look at. I want to first show you the training. All right, you can see, while in normal, in the initial playthrough of the game, normal, hell, nightmare, normal, nightmare, hell, and then of course we are going to have the last crazy difficulty, which is Inferno. But in the normal playthrough of the game, it only requires gold for you to train up. So you can see I've already trained up a bunch on my other characters. This is shared across your characters whenever you train. So I'm going to train them one last time, and that's going to give them a full level up. And there you go, nice little visual attributed to that. Now we're going to click back on him, try to go to train, and we could do it even more. We could continue it up. I don't want to blow through all my gold though, because I want to be able to still... Let's get a couple of these. I want to show you though. So we're going to pick up Adept Charge Horror, Enchanter Wand, Adept Gothic Shield. But I want to show you here why that. I can't even use any of this stuff. You see, it's all past my level, so I'm not going to go any further. All this stuff is past my level. Required level 16, required level 21. So that's as far as we really need to go for training purposes. But while in normal, that's how you can level up, just with that. Now, let's look at crafting, because we do need to use gold for crafting. Let's try to take a look at some gear that we can wear. We can wear this. And it's very simple. You've got your required, this is all salvaging, gave me all this stuff. I just took magical items, salvaged it down here at the blacksmith. These are the mats that I got from all the salvaging that I've done so far in all of these Let's Plays. And then all you need to do is, while training up your artisan, you unlock, every time you train up your artisan, you unlock some new rewards, some new recipes, we'll call them. And then you just do this. You click on that. It shows you what it requires, how much gold it requires, and then you craft it. So he crafts me this. Awesome, thank you. So I got this belt, and those are the attributes. I'm gonna craft one more of these and show you that it's random. And you can see right now it says right there, 3 random magic properties, plus you get regenerate 3 life per second. So regenerate 3 life per second is static, and then you get 3 random properties to it. So there's 3 life per second on that, and then 3 life per second on that is on the second line. And then in addition to this, we got some thorn damage, 2 damage per hit, plus 4 experience per kill, health globes by 2 yards, and this one got magic find, plus 3 experience per monster kill, and regenerates, and then 6% gold for monsters. So you can see those are different, not exactly the same. And I could continue to do this, and I'd continue to get different things. Now, let's also, why don't we get, don't want that, because I can't even wear it. Don't want that, because I can't even wear it. So those are the armor. Let's look at some of the weapons here. Yes, that's cool, but it's level 13. That'd be good if I got my Demon Hunter to that and played through with that. This too as well, which is pretty cool, but that's level 14. Now, for the wizard, look at all this great stuff. That requires level 20, that requires level 12. This one's level 7, so this is something I could actually use. But I don't necessarily need to just use that for weapons. Why don't I look as the... So this is 13 damage, but I can grab this. I can grab two-handed 18 damage if I wanted to. It's one-handed 11. That's a nice offhand, but it requires 16. So again, level 16, I can't do it. I'm gonna try to find some... 21. Okay, 16.2 for, what was this one that I could use? 13.3. So 16.2 is an increase. And then we got that. Okay, 19. 14.7, 16.2 is still better. Can't use any of those, don't have the required level. Okay, so it's that. But there's one more. Sorry, just gonna try to...
The darkness grows while we
calm down.
About.
Alright, I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna make one of these so you can see. It shows you what it costs. And let me make a bunch of these actually, just because. I just want to show you. So there's gonna be random attributes attached to it. I'm gonna make a few of them. Let's make 5 total. See, so you're gonna see here, it guarantees increased attack speed, plus you get 2 magic random properties to it. So I'm gonna do 5 of them total, and let's look at all that I got. It's 18.9 damage, 18.9 across the board, except for that one that's 18.7. And then all different random attributes. Dexterity for this one adds 2 life per hit. Increased attack speed, but then I also have life after each kill, monster plus experience. So you can see, again, there's that basic, and then there's the random attribute. And that's how crafting works, simple as that. I don't really need to craft anything else. You get the gist of it just right there. I'm gonna make this just because it's actually, wait, let me make the one thing that I can actually use. I'm gonna, cause I'll be able to get to level 12 on my barb, so I'll be able to use that. So I'm gonna make a few of those. Just because. I wanna see, you can sometimes get some ones with really, really high-end damage if you get a plus damage modifiers on it as one of the random attributes. That does happen. So make a few of those. See if we happen to get lucky here and we get any massive damage dealers. Let's see what we got. 19.5, 19.5 across the board. Nothing. No big increase there, unfortunately. Gonna do 5 more, and then we'll wrap it up. I'm sure many of you have already left by now. That's fine. That is a-okay. Maybe I won't get anything. And it'll be a sad story to tell. You can tell all of your friends. Oh, there's a sad thing I saw in one of Force's videos. Ooh, nothing. Oh well. You don't always get lucky. Alright guys, that'll do it. So that's crafting. Pretty basic stuff. You just keep leveling up, you keep learning new abilities, and then you just break down materials and craft it. And yes, you can break down things that you make for more materials, and you can keep crafting. I guarantee that you take some sort of a loss in transition, that you don't get nearly as much back as you spend, but still get some stuff back. So that'll do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned. Although the playthrough series is likely not going to be no more unless we see any new major changes, we still do Diablo Cast at the end of every week, which is about an hour-long podcast talking about what took place in the world of Diablo throughout the week, any major updates and news. And then, of course, at the beginning of the week, every Monday, you've got an episode of Purgatory, which is typically a 5-minute episode, a quick summary of all the events of the week prior. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like the content, please subscribe. Let's go out on some conversation.
Just stay with me.
I will. You are a very nice lady.
Here.
Ah, more gifts from the lady.
Thanks a lot.
Yes, thank you.
That's my fault.
What? What is your fault?
That's my fault.
Oh, don't say the same thing again. That's silly.
Goodbye.
Cheerio.
Is that all you've got? I don't know why I trouble myself. You offend me.
Sassy.